Good afternoon. This is Kimberley Buckler with Spirit and Soul Healing here in Cochrane, Alberta. It's July 19th, 2019. And trying my best with the energy today and doing what I can. And this could be about the fourth or fifth time I sat down trying to do the video and learning not to give up. So first thing this morning, got up, got zapped with anxiety again, got the blue calcite out and found it in my bedroom, popped a chunk of it into my pocket. I love working with blue calcite when the anxiety is thick and heavy. And popped that in my pocket. I end up getting some sage going and got the dish out and went through the whole condo unit and got that burning and the smoke going and helped to clear out the energy. And sat down and started typing away in my third book, and things started going a lot better. Then I took a break and tried doing the videos, and every time I turned around, something else was going on. So I got out the sage again, did a quick smudging. I thought, I'm not giving up on this. The last couple of weeks have been pretty wild with energies. We've had last week we had a lot of planets going retrograde. And this week we got a full moon energy and then a eclipse Tuesday. So we have that on the go, and that can do different things to us. For some of us, it could be the anxiety, it could be a turbulence of the energies going up and down. 1 minute feeling really great, next minute dropping, next minute feeling up here again. So learning to go with the flow and to realize not to let ourselves get stuck in the down part in the spiraling. And if we find that we're spiraling down, what can we do to change that? So I find with this morning it was the blue calcite in my pocket, was getting the sage out. I've got a crystal close to my heart that I work with when I'm writing on my book, and this has all helped out quite a bit. Finding I haven't been sleeping very well over the last few nights, so I got a piece of selenite out and put it in a little pouch. Selenite's about this big. Put in pouch with a piece of amethyst and a piece of rutilated smoky quartz. And that helped me sleep better last night. I did have a hard time going to sleep, but I did get a good sleep in. Selenite I love working with, and no, this isn't in my pouch under my pillow. This one I've got up on my massage table, and I'm hoping to turn it into something pretty magical. So I love working with it. It helps to keep my energy clear. It also helps to clear the energy of your crystals and the rooms that you're in. Along with the energy going on with the full moon and the eclipse and the planets in retrograde, we've also had earthquakes going on around the world, and we can feel that energy globally. Some of it in North America and some of it in other places. And believe it or not, we can feel the energy of things going on around the world, even though we're thousands of miles away. It was like when the church was burning in France. A good friend of mine and I both got zapped at the same time that day, and that's when that church started burning. And we had no idea what was going on until later in the day. So be patient with yourself and know that you've got to work with the flow and go with the waves and don't be too hard on yourself. And a friend of mine was talking to someone today, and they said, well, just get over it. Shift the energy with anxiety. And sometimes it's not that easy. We sometimes feel it from whether it's our finances or it's our living situation or looking for work, or it could be anything that's going on around us, and it could be the global stuff. Being in Alberta, we're having a very cool summer this year. We're not feeling the warmth and getting the sunshine and the heat that we normally get. And it's already halfway through July. So we're getting a lot of thunder showers, a lot of rain, and lightning. And this does do a good clearing of the land. And a lot of times, too, when we're going through shifts. We go through a lot of turbulence before the shift happens. And I've noticed with a couple of friends and myself that we've got a lot of good stuff coming up, and things are starting to shift for the good. But we're going through a lot of turbulence to get there, and that's okay. Once we get through the hard stuff, the easy stuff's going to be a lot more funner, and we're going to really appreciate those times more. So hang in there and know that you can do the best you can. And again, don't be hard on yourself, and find ways you can look after your body, whether it's using the sage or using the selenite. Also pay attention to the foods that you're consuming. So for myself, the reason why I wrote the book, Essentials for Natural Healing, was to do with my own personal health and things that I started picking up years ago, and I started putting documents together. And one of the first things that I started using was the vitamin supplement called B50. I found I couldn't consume enough of the Bs in my diet to make up for the stress I was going through at that time. So the B50 is 50 milligrams of all the B vitamins. So it helps with stress, depression, helps out with your body, helps out with the nervous system, and so much more. And I found it does make a big difference for myself. So when I feel lethargic, I'll use the B50s for a little bit and then quit using them. When I feel I'm on an even keel, the same with anxiety or stress, anything like that, I'll use the B50s for a bit. Then once I start feeling that normal plateau again, then I'll slow down on taking them and leave them alone for a while. This week I did on Facebook and Instagram a blurb on the green onions, which I have in my book. Green onions, I love the taste of the green onion more than the white and red onion. The green onions are antibacterial, they're antifungal, anti-inflammatory, and antiviral. They're good for allergies, reducing allergies, effects of allergies, helps increase your appetite, good for reducing arthritis, good for asthma, blood circulation, it's a blood sugar control, good for the bone health, lowering our cholesterol, colds, colon cancer prevention, helps to reduce diarrhea. It helps out with the eyes, hay fever, and more, and also helps out with digestion. And it's interesting here, I'm looking at it. It's got vitamins A, B1, B2, B3, B5, and B6. So I'm going to be picking some up tonight and adding that to my salad. I found that I've been adding a lot more, eating a lot more lettuce salads again. I've always eaten a lot of vegetables, but that desire to eat even more of the vegetables has increased over the last couple of weeks. So now I see my answer in there. And also it's good for our body energetically. When you find that you're eating junk food like things that contain sugars or the potato chips, which is common people buy in the summertime, or the pops because they're cold and they're refreshing. These sugars and carbs, like the potato chips and that, they're not good for your body and they make you more lethargic. And some people drink some with aspartame in it because it's less sugar, but that aspartame has a nasty effect on your muscle system. And it's found that when people quit drinking things with aspartame in it or eating things with aspartame, the effects of MS lessen for those who suffer from that. So pay attention to the foods that you're eating, what's in your foods, and how you're consuming it. So for this week, be patient with yourself. Know that we've got a lot of stuff going on energetically, and I found a pattern throughout the last 3, 4, 5 summers is that there's a lot of energetic shifts during the summertime, a lot of new beginnings. And for some of us, we're shifting into something new. And even though there's the rough spots right now, I can also feel the excitement of the new things coming in. Take good care of yourself. Thank you again for listening to my video. And you can support me by liking and sharing the video, and leaving comments below. I also have links to both of my websites. You're welcome to visit the websites to see what else I'm up to. Have a great day. Take good care of you and enjoy your weekend.